Yes then, top shaggers, welcome back. As you can see, I'm out on the river and I'm local. I'm in Norfolk. I set off from Thetford, which is about half a mile back that way. I just kind of come out of the town because there was a lot of people sitting on the benches and all that, as you do on a nice sunny evening. I've just finished a 12-hour shift. It's my Friday, so last shift of the week. Weather's gleaming, so I thought, right, let's go home, grab my kit, grab the yak, get out on the river. So I'm on the Little Ouse, heading out for a little overnight camp. Thank you to Huel who have sponsored this video, and you can get £10 off Huel today using my code EAB10 or using the QR code there or clicking the link down in the description with orders over £60. Got a portage coming up. I don't think the camera will pick it up, but it's a proper midge highway on this river this evening. They're going in both directions of the river, hundreds of them at a time. Look at how nice the riverbanks are looking now. Now we're in spring, definitely my favourite season, especially for camping as well. It's just all positive, isn't it? New leaves, new foliage, new flowers, new fruits. It's just nature waking up again. So I'd like to just take a minute to talk about the sponsor of this video, which is Huel. Now, just in case you've been living under a rock, Huel is a powdered meal. And you could try Huel with £10 off today using my code EAB10, which is on screen down in the description box, or if you click on the QR code there, that'll take you to the page. Now, that is for orders for £60 and over. It works out at £1.79 per meal, and in one of these bags here you get 17 complete meals. These are really handy for the woods. I've been using them for about 2 or 3 months, and what I've been doing is, rather than carrying more food into the woods, I've just been decanting a couple of scoops into a little Tupperware pot and then making the shake out of that. And why they've been helping me is because it's no secret, I've put a little bit of timber on in the last year and I'm trying to do a little bit about it. And this, although it's not a weight loss drink or a meal replacement or anything like that, it's full, nutritional, packed with goodness, and it helps me with my portion control. So it's dead easy to use. So you get the shaker, you just add 2 scoops out the bag to 500 ml of water, shake it up, and away you go. I've gone for the black edition salted caramel. It's quite a thick shake. You can definitely tell you're getting a meal. Really tasty. You can definitely taste the caramel and the salt in there. Again, you can try Huel with £10 off today using my code EAB10 for orders over £60. Thanks very much to Huel for sponsoring the video. Legends. Loving it. I'm glad I decided to just grab my kit and come down here, because yeah, now the nights are getting lighter, got to make the most of them, haven't you? Because we'll be back in autumn and then winter before we know it. Still hear a bit of road noise, but The evening sound of the birds is taken over it at the minute. There's a swanus coming up ahead, look. There was a few back in Thetford, but they're pretty tame because they see that many people. They're not bothered about attacking. Plus, they had no babbies either, so they were chill. Don't know about this dude. There is a couple of nasty ones on this river at some point, from last spring anyway. I'm not lying, right? That smells like dish soap or like old washing machine water. This is the final road bridge. This is the A11 that we're about to paddle under. It's strangely peaceful with these flies, knowing they're not biting me or getting in my face. They're like, I'm not even feeling them. They're not landing on me, they're just kind of flying straight past. No cygnets yet. It's normally from May to July. But yeah, not seen any yet, and they've all been pretty chill, so that's good. It does look like this fella might have his wings raised at the back though. The second and final portage coming up. So I've decided not to put the boat back in the river once I got out at that portage point, because I'm losing the light now, and there is a spot I know about a bit further down the river, but that'll take at least another hour's paddle and I'll be getting there in the dark, so don't fancy that. And I saw this bit of wood, so I thought I'd come give it a quick recce and all that, and it checks out. You still hear a little bit of road noise. There's a BP garage about 1,000 metres that way, but it's a good few forest junction tracks away. So what I'm basically trying to say is there's minimal chance of people being down here at night. So I can slightly be seen from the, I don't know if it's a pumping house or electric station or what, but there's a good bit of foliage at the front there. I've just dragged the kayak up, and I'll probably end up putting my tarp in there somewhere. I've got good front screen, cover from view with these dense bushes there. The tarp will protect me from the back, and then I'll use the boat to protect the fire from one of the sides. I'm not having a big open fire, definitely don't need it. It's so warm, but I do need to cook food, and I've not got loads of fresh ingredients and all that like I normally bring to the woods. I've got some mac and cheese, which has been made by Catherine's mum Christine, on the off chance if you're watching. It was banging. She said it was her first time making mac and cheese from scratch, and yeah, it was literally probably the best mac and cheese I've ever had. Had garlic bread bits on the top as well. Whoa. Anyways, I've got some leftovers from that to cook up. Well, reheat, sorry. So yeah, I don't need the fire long, literally just to stir it through. So yeah, this'll do. Let's get set up. And here I present to you the boudoir. Little camp bed, slightly raised off the ground. I've got the kayak propped up as a little bit of cover. No tarp needed tonight. Got the old flotation device hanging up at the back there. It's a really nice little spot, this. It's just like a silver birch wood with the odd bit of holly thrown in. Can still hear the river slightly, because there's a weir over there. Look at that beetle. Yes, mate. Okay, this is a live silver birch tree, but notice how I'm not taking my knife to it. Silver birch trees that receive a lot of sunlight will give you dried bark on the outside. It just becomes super thin and you can just peel it off. It just wants to come off, leaving the nice fresh white bark underneath. So because I'm in a little outcrop of silver birch, that's what I'll be burning. Obviously I've got some of the bark there with some little twigs. If you're new to burning silver birch, you might not be used to the fire smoke that it can produce, but yeah, it really stings your eyes because the wood's so oily. It's almost like pine because pine's resinous. It's got a bit of a funny smell to birch as well. I never used to be a fan of it for a few years, and then I don't know, one day it just switched up and then I started enjoying the smell of it. And that's one thing you find just by reconnecting with nature and spending time doing this sort of thing. You start really noticing the small things, like the different smells of the wood, and I don't know, it's almost like your senses can get heightened if you're willing to let them. Lovely job. I'll tell you what, it's nice to have a camp bed. I never bring a camp bed. And yeah, I'm adding some cheese and onion Aldi McCoys on top. There is breaded, like garlic breaded, whatever it was, breaded garlic. I can't even remember. Good bit of scran. Again, thanks Chrissy. Top drawer, mate. Good morning, and another beautiful day in Norfolk. I've had a bit of a lie-in this morning. It's already like mid-morning. I'll show you around in a little second. I need to get some wood in again because I only literally grabbed that little handful last night just to heat that food up. I've got a pack of eggs, so brekkie is just going to be hard-boiled eggs. Water from the giant hip flask. Nearly 2 litres this thing. 4 hard-boiled eggs. One of the best things the human body can eat. 11 minutes from the first boiling bubble. Not the first bubbles, the first boiling bubble. You're only as blessed as the number of days you've got left. So what is the point in spending them depressed? Get your asses out here, guys. Come on, come out into nature. Soak it all up, feel alive, break away from the system. Nah, but seriously though, there's no place I'd rather be than Britain when the sun is out and everything's just looking beautiful, fresh and lovely. It's just awesome, isn't it? I think so many people are in such a rush to go on holiday and get abroad and get away from the UK. They kind of forget how beautiful it really is. Like, especially if you live in a city, you know, a lot of people, they won't travel out to the country, but they'll go to like Spain or Cyprus or somewhere. Nah, I don't even know what I'm trying to say really, other than come out here and experience the countryside of your own country, because it's bloody lovely. Plus, nothing's trying to kill you out here, which definitely helps, especially if you go camping. Come on then, let's get back out on the river. What a glorious day for it. I'm excited to paddle back upstream. The current, I'll be fighting the current this time rather than paddling upstream and then coasting back. I coasted last night. Almost forgot to show you. No trace, no rubbish, fire pit filled in. all looking natural and as if we were never here. We as in you and I, not me as in I'm insane. It's a fairly long slog, this one. Good 150, 200 metres. That's just to get away from the forest tracks, you know, just in case anyone did come down here last night. What a lovely day, back out into the sunshine. Not a cloud in the sky. Back out on the water. Oh, feeling very lucky to live in this country and where I live, not with what's going on in the world. Why is that? Bugsy Malone, be quiet. There are so many ducklings under there, look. Oh. You go with Mum. Now coming back into the town centre. I love all these little flint cottages down the sides of the river. They're real nice, quite traditional to this area as well. Big horse chestnut tree. And this, my good people, opposite the watermill in Thetford, is where I'm going to finish the video. Thanks very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Look at the flowers on this horse chestnut. Oh, it's lovely.